Gaming has a way of drawing us into worlds far beyond our imagination. But then there are those games, the ones that make your heart race, your palms sweat, and your breath catch in sheer terror. Today I'm diving into 15 survival horror games that left me absolutely shaken, each one a masterpiece in fear.
What? What? No.
Kicking off the list is Sons of the Forest. This open-world survival horror game immerses you in a world filled with grotesque creatures and unrelenting tension. As you scavenge for supplies and build shelter, the forest itself becomes an enemy, with its eerie sounds and unpredictable dangers. The dynamic AI of the mutants ensures no two encounters are the same, keeping you constantly on edge. But it's not just the creatures. The sense of isolation and the eerie atmosphere make this an unforgettable and terrifying experience. Trust me, the nights are the worst. Layers of Fear is a masterclass in psychological horror. You step into the mind of a tormented artist, unraveling his descent into madness. The game's unique ability to distort reality keeps you questioning what's real and what isn't. Each step you take through its ever-changing hallways is accompanied by haunting whispers, unsettling visuals, and sudden spine-chilling moments. The beautifully grotesque art style adds to the sense of unease, making this game a deeply personal and terrifying journey into the human psyche. Few games capture dread like Alien Isolation. Set in the universe of the iconic film series, this game puts you in the shoes of Amanda Ripley, fighting to survive against the unstoppable xenomorph. The AI of the alien is terrifyingly intelligent, hunting you relentlessly as you navigate the dark and claustrophobic corridors of the Sevastopol station. Every creak and shadow raises your pulse, and hiding under tables or inside lockers becomes a test of your nerves. This game doesn't just scare you, it immerses you in pure, unrelenting terror. Amnesia. The Bunker redefines survival horror with its tight claustrophobic setting and dynamic threats. You're trapped in a World War I bunker, where every decision could mean life or death. The game's monster adapts to your actions, making it feel like it's always one step ahead of you. Limited resources and a lack of light amplify the tension, forcing you to weigh every move carefully. The immersive sound design and the oppressive atmosphere make every moment an exercise in anxiety and terror. Exploring the cursed Black Hills forest in Blair Witch is an experience unlike any other. The game draws heavily from the infamous movie, placing you in a dense, foreboding forest where the line between reality and hallucination blurs. Your only companion is your dog Bullet, who's as much a comfort as he is a reminder of the dangers lurking in the shadows. The clever use of a camcorder and the psychological elements keep you on edge, making every step deeper into the woods a terrifying ordeal. The Dead Space remake revitalizes one of the most iconic survival horror games of all time. Playing as Isaac Clarke aboard the doomed USG Ishimura, you face nightmarish necromorphs in a setting dripping with atmosphere. The updated visuals and sound design bring the terror to new heights, making every encounter feel more visceral and horrifying. From the blood-curdling screams of the necromorphs to the eerie silence of empty corridors, this remake perfectly captures the essence of fear and survival. Little Nightmares delivers a unique perspective on horror, viewing the world through the eyes of a child. Its grotesque and oversized enemies create a sense of helplessness as you navigate its dark, surreal environments. The game's unsettling art style and haunting sound design make every encounter feel like a terrifying dream you can't wake up from. It's a short but deeply impactful journey that leaves a lasting impression. This cult classic Japanese horror game is a hidden gem in the survival horror genre. Project Zero, Mask of the Lunar Eclipse immerses you in a chilling story where the only weapon against malevolent spirits is the camera obscura. The game's haunting atmosphere and eerie visuals are complemented by a gripping narrative that keeps you hooked. Each ghost encounter is a test of courage, as you must face your fears head-on to survive. Resident Evil 7 marked a bold return to the series' survival horror roots. The first-person perspective adds an intimate layer of terror as you explore the decrepit Baker family estate. From Jack Baker's relentless pursuit to the grotesque mutations you face, every moment is filled with dread. The game's masterful use of lighting and sound creates an atmosphere so thick with tension, you'll find yourself holding your breath at every turn. The Silent Hill 2 remake brings one of the most beloved psychological horror games to a new generation. Following James Sunderland's journey into Silent Hill, the updated visuals and enhanced atmosphere promise to make the game's chilling story even more impactful. From the haunting music to the twisted creatures, this remake looks set to capture the same unsettling magic that made the original a classic. After years of waiting, Alan Wake 2 finally arrived, and it's everything fans could have hoped for. The game blends psychological horror with supernatural elements, weaving a dark and twisted narrative. The flashlight mechanic remains integral, creating tense moments as you fight off shadowy foes. The rich storytelling and atmospheric environments make this a worthy sequel that's as terrifying as it is captivating.
He's too fast.
Soma is a different kind of horror game, one that terrifies not just with its creatures, but with its themes. Set in an underwater research facility, the game explores deep philosophical questions about consciousness and identity. The oppressive atmosphere and chilling sound design make every moment unsettling, while the story stays with you long after you finish the game. The Evil Within series is the brainchild of Shinji Mikami, the creator of Resident Evil, and it shows. The games are filled with grotesque enemies, surreal environments, and relentless tension. Playing as Sebastian Castellanos, you're thrust into a world where reality and nightmare blend, creating a disorienting and terrifying experience. Each game in the series brings its own unique horrors, making it a must-play for any survival horror fan. The Outlast series takes survival horror to its purest form by stripping you of weapons and forcing you to rely on stealth and your wits. Armed only with a camcorder, you're thrown into some of the most disturbing environments imaginable. The frantic chases and horrifying imagery make every moment feel like a desperate fight for survival. Few games capture the feeling of being truly powerless like Outlast. Visage is a spiritual successor to PT that delivers slow-burn horror in spades. Set in a haunted house, the game's oppressive atmosphere and deeply unsettling visuals create a sense of dread that never lets up. The supernatural occurrences feel organic, making you question what's real and what's not. This game isn't just scary, it's a haunting experience that lingers long after you've put it down. So, there you have it. 15 survival horror games that truly terrified me. Have you played any of these? Or are there others that gave you sleepless nights? Let me know in the comments below. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon for more spine-tingling content. Thanks for watching. See you next time.